300 hours WR 450 build is on. Hey, what's up guys, Rado here, and yes, this is a WR 450 with 300 hours on it, and I'm pretty sure, based on the people I know who had this bike before me, this engine is bone stock. So I'm really curious to see how this engine will look after 300 hours. We're gonna take it apart, rebuild it, we have all the parts, but today I wanna tell you the plan, and I wanna tell you why also I took a little bit longer to start doing this build. This is the reason, check it out. Some of you might know, some maybe not. I had a shoulder surgery 3 months ago, 10 anchors in my rotator cuff. I was really messed up. I'm still not okay, but I don't need this thing anymore. I really didn't like it. I had to have it on for 6 weeks. I couldn't move my arm. Even my bicep was done, so I couldn't do this with my arm for like 6 weeks. But now it's okay. I can lift it like this, so we are good enough to start working on WR 450. And this right here is going to be I think an amazing off-road build once we are done. Again, we're gonna go all the way down to the frame and we're gonna start rebuilding this thing one by one. Today I wanna share my plan. I wanna show you what kind of parts I got for this build and what is the most essential now for me, because this arm is still not 100%. So I'm gonna show you what is the most important. I'm really happy that I got it for this build. So this right here is a very essential part of the build, task scissor lift stand that I just got, and I got it for this build because I'm not really as strong as I used to be before the surgery. My arm is still not 100% and I don't feel strong enough to being carrying this bike around in my arms like I usually do. Like I would lift it like this when only has engine in or frame, and I'll be able to move it, but right now I'm not. My arm is still not that strong. So I got this scissor lift stand that will be a great help for our build. As you can see, we have a little safety here, and you have 3 positions, so I can go even a little bit higher than that. But I think this is a good height for me right now. So what we're gonna do, we will first take the engine out and pretty much take the bike apart. But since this is aluminum frame, we don't need to do the powder coating. So we're probably not gonna go completely down to bare frame. I think I'll probably leave some electrical part on the bike. I want to do this build fairly quick, much faster than my other build. So let's see what we can do there. But since the frame is aluminum, we're not gonna powder coat it, we're just gonna clean it really nice. And I'm just gonna leave it on this stand. As you can see, the stand is on the wheels, so I can move the bike around. And we're gonna push it out. I'm gonna get some Scotch-Brite and everything I can to make this frame look brand new. Guys, I'm really excited about this engine. These are 5 valve engine, titanium valves, and I got everything brand new for inside in the engine, and everything is stacked OEM, so it is going to be a really great running and very reliable bike once we are done. So with these 300 stock hours, once we are done with the engine, man, I can put another 300 hours on this thing and it's just gonna be amazing. And one big upgrade for this build is something that I haven't used before. Let me show you. Reckless clutch Radius CX, and this is a full auto clutch that I never had on my own bike before. It comes with everything you need here. It comes with this good looking Reckless clutch cover. I want to see if I can laser out dirt and iron here. We'll work on that. We'll see if we can get that. This is the heart of auto clutch. Comes with everything you need, and this is the highest auto clutch they have there, Radius CX. And I'm really excited to try it and test it on this WR 450 build. It comes with everything you need. It's not that hard to install it, and it's not that hard to adjust it. Comes with a book, tells you what to do. So we're gonna play with that. And as I said, guys, I'm really curious how this thing will run. I want to have the bike mainly desert bike, but also be able to go maybe first, second gear sometimes if I have to on something a little more technical. So I think the Reckless clutch will help me to go with a slow speed, and I just want to know and I want to have that experience how this auto clutch feels. So definitely this is going on WR 450 and I'm pretty excited about it. Actually, I want to do this bike in a mostly two-tone color, black and white. That's kind of my design idea. We'll see how that goes. And for that I wanted to get some LED light that would be nice black color. It would just look better than what we have here, the stock one. And I didn't want to go spend $500 on the Baja design, even though that light is amazing. So I just went ahead and got something off Amazon. And I have the same thing on my KTM and it's working fine. So we decided, hey, I'm gonna give it a shot. I'm gonna install it on this WR450 build, see how it goes. If I like it, I'll keep it. If I don't like it, then maybe we can go to something else. But let me show you how it looks. This design is pretty good. Like, you know, I don't use a lot of Chinese stuff, to be honest, but if they do their own thing, their own design, they come up with their own product, I'm okay to give it a shot. But if they have some clone, I don't want to use clones. So that's kind of where I draw the line. But if they come up with something different, like this light is different, then I think it's good to give it a shot. And as I said, this is like 60 bucks. So compared to 500 Baja, it's a big difference. So this is a WR450 for many years. I think it's going to look really good and it's going to work way better than stock because I already know how well it works on my KTM 300. So the next thing is our full FMF system here. As you can see, this is still a stock system that came on WR450 before, and we have this beat up FMF F4.1 that looks terrible. It definitely seen better days, so we're gonna be replacing this with the brand new setup. So this is the power bump that will come right here, and it doesn't have any heat shield, which I think is fine. Check out this FMF pipe right here. It's a super dark gray color that looks almost black. So then when we are going to run our color theme, white, black, and maybe tiny bit of blue, I'm still not decided about it. So I think this will look amazing. So, you know, when you do these builds, it's not super important what kind of color you choose, but it kind of makes it all stand out and makes it different. So yeah, parts are the most important. We have all OEM parts for the engine. We have we're gonna rebuild the suspension. We're gonna go through all the bearings. We're gonna put a bunch of protection on this bike. We're gonna just do everything that needs to be touched. But then at the end, I'm thinking, how can this bike stand out? How can this bike be different compared to other WRs 450? So, you know, I decided to go with a little bit unusual color combination here. And this FMF pipe would work amazing with the color I chose, and I just love it. And also it comes with Sparky right here. This thing is a green sticker, and that means that you can ride it year long in California, and I might even put a plate on it. Let's see how that goes. But it does come with a Sparky, so I can be legal when I ride these California trails. Hey guys, I wanted to show you this very important thing also, and I got it for WR450, so let me cut it a little bit more. This is a tray, magnetic tray that you can clip somewhere here, but this is for WR450. So once we take a Sharpie and we write WR450, that means there is no way back. This build is written black on silver. So now we are going to do it for sure. All the little bolts and parts will be in this tray. Alright guys, so as you see, we are ready for this WR450 build. We even wrote the name down on that tray, so everything is ready. Our stand is ready. We can now lift the bike a little bit higher. We can wheel it in the shop, you know, back and forth, put it to the side of the shop if I'm not working on it, and so many options we have now with this stand. So I feel pretty confident working on it, even though my arm is not 100%. Taking out the engine, and, you know, suspension and all that. Engine will go to Power Pros. Our friend Brett will look at it together with us. And 300 hours on a stock engine, as far as I know. It will be a good video. Look inside in the engine and see how this thing looks after 300 hours. It still runs good. It starts very easy. It runs really good. As far as I know, it has a stock piston, stock bottom, and I don't even know somebody ever checked the valves on this bike. So we'll see how that looks once we take everything apart. Now suspension probably goes to race tech. We're gonna do a nice rebuild. Maybe do some custom anodizing, make it look a little bit different to go with our color scheme. We'll see about that. For sure it's going to be a little bit plusher feel because this thing would be more like a desert bike for a little bit higher speed. Although with that clutch we have now from Recluse, we can also do something a little bit slower and technical. So let's see what we do over there. We're gonna have probably a bunch of parts from P3 protection. I like the carbon fiber they do. We're gonna have some stuff from Trail Tech probably. We're gonna have a bulletproof, and we're gonna send the radiators to ICW. We're gonna build our new wheels or get a set new wheel set. We'll see what we do there. For sure, we're gonna do new plastics from MX Plastics. We're gonna do Decal MX, decals. That will be the big part that will kind of bring everything together. Moto Seat will do the seat cover. We're gonna have ODI bars, a bunch of little pieces from Works Connection, and everything will just come together nicely. I have this picture in my mind, so I hope it will look at least half as good as I'm imagining in my head. And other than that, I think it will be a fun project. This is an older bike. I think many of you might have this bike in your garage, and I love the engine. I love this design. This was a old school engine that was on 450s back in 2007 to 9, and then Yamaha put fuel injection on it and threw it in a 250 frame and made this WR 450. So it's kind of a unique bike. I like the story behind it, and I like all the people who rode this bike back when it came out. They did the reviews and everybody loved it. Everybody loved the feel of the bike and the power and all that. So I'm really excited to build this thing. And hopefully, as I said, it will be as good as I'm imagining. All right, my friends, well, that's about it for today. Let me know below in the comments if you have any experience with these bikes, or if you would have something a little bit different on this build. Let me know below in the comments, and don't forget, whatever you do, stay motivated. See you guys later.